Sticking up. Hi, everybody.
I'm waiting for that message that says you're not connected or you're sort
We're
of
live. Coming to you live.
I don't
from
believe
Indianapolis.
it until I see a person.
Yeah, I don't see anybody. There's nobody there.
There's a person. Okay.
There's a person. Hi. Hello, person.
I mean, until people are starting to come in. Hi, everybody.
I just had a donut and I have like that sugar rush.
You guys, look at
I
what
brought
she
donuts
brought.
in. This is the way to her heart, man. You bring donuts in. This is what you do. You bring donuts in. This is what you do.
And
you
I
make
had
sure
a donut on my way here, so I
Doesn't
got to
matter.
pace myself a little bit.
Pace yourself. What is that? What is that?
I
Pace
just
yourself.
I've been up for hours, you guys.
What does that
So
even
I'm
mean?
so tired.
Pacing yourself. You just eat all the donuts.
I will definitely have more.
Yeah. None of that gluten-free crap.
No, you just go all.
You just eat the donuts,
all
y'all.
glute,
Mm-hmm.
full glute.
You go full gluten. You always go full gluten. All right, what are we talking about this morning?
Well, there's this.
You want to talk about the
this
tweet?
Biden stuff. So you probably heard yesterday that everybody's mad at Trump again. Surprise! That's nothing new.
Yeah,
because
I know, every day. So what are we mad at him for today?
Right. So Trump tweeted and also said out loud that this whole impeachment thing is a modern day lynching. And he tweeted specifically, so someday if a Democrat becomes president and the Republicans win the House, even by a tiny margin, they can impeach the president without due process or fairness or any legal rights. All Republicans must remember what they are witnessing here, a lynching, but we will win. Everybody's mad at Trump. How
Because
dare you? Oh my God,
you
lynching.
can't say the word lynching. You can't say that word now. You can't say it.
You know why?
Because it's not. It's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay,
It's
you
not
guys.
okay.
Not okay.
So, see what we did there?
Yeah.
Like, but now people are gonna be like, "Oh God, white power."
Yeah. So now we're gonna be kicked off of Facebook because she just did that. Because she
I mean,
did
I'm
that.
glad you did it with me now, because
Yeah.
then you would have been able to.
How
be mad
dare
at me.
you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
So Joe Biden, among zillions of others, Joe Biden retweeted that tweet from Trump and said, "Impeachment is not lynching. It is part of our Constitution. Our country has a dark, shameful history with lynching, and to even think about making this comparison is abhorrent.
It's abhorrent.
It's despicable.
Despicable.
That's what Biden said.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
How dare you?
How dare you, indeed.
Oh, Joe Biden. He is a pillar of moral authority on this. Oh, wait a second. Hi, Rob. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Joe Biden. He's up there on his high horse. What's happening?
Well, internet sleuths uncovered a 1998 CNN interview that Joe Biden did in which he was defending then President Bill Clinton from impeachment proceedings.
Wait a
which
second.
He called partisan lynching.
What?
So it gets better, you guys.
Get out!
After that, so of course he gets called out, right? And rightly so. Do you want to hear what his excuse is?
This is his excuse.
He says, well, that's different because I didn't mean it and Trump means it. I mean, that's not, I'm paraphrasing, but what he said was, he basically apologized and said, this wasn't the right word to use, and I'm sorry about that. Trump, on the other hand, chose his words deliberately today in his use of the word lynching and continues to stoke racial divides in this country daily. So see, Trump is bad when he says it. Joe Biden is fine when he says it.
Yeah, so
Can I make a point real quick before I go to work?
Sure.
Your braids look really nice.
Thanks.
Did you do those for me?
No, I did this because I was dying of tiredness, and this is hospital hair. So
she's been up since like 3:45.
Way to ruin the fantasy, Mom!
It's all about you, Rob.
It's all about Rob.
Okay, so here's the thing: is Democrats will give him a pass. They'll give Joe Biden a pass, but then Trump will just be the awful one because Joe Biden didn't mean it, you guys.
Listen, it
just
was 20 years ago.
Just like Trudeau didn't mean to do blackface 3 times
that we know of.
Yeah.
3 times that we know of.
And Governor Northam didn't mean to do it either. He's really sorry. He's so sorry. That's why he's still governor. Because Democrats are hypocrites. All of them are hypocrites. It's all about the TDS, right?
It's just incredible that people are, in fact, already starting to give him a pass because they're saying, well, when Joe Biden said it, it was 20 years ago, and that was before everybody was hysterical. So it's totally different.
It's before the hysteria. It's before the TDS. It's before we were all complete batshittery. I swear, it's crazy, guys.
It's just unbelievable. So he has zero chance, right? Surely.
Oh my God,
he has zero chance.
Well, if he is the guy, if he ends up being the candidate, I think that Trump will just demolish him.
Yeah, because there's so many gaffes that Trump can harp on.
And not only that, but once he gets on a stage and they have a debate together, he's not going to know where he is, and Trump will just demolish him in a debate or many debates. There's just no way he's going to make it to the end. If they actually force that guy to be the candidate, it'll be a disaster for him. An absolute disaster.
It's going to be bad.
Because he's not there mentally. He's just not. You want me to do it? Okay. Yeah, it'll be bad. I don't think he's going to be the guy, though.
I don't either, especially at this rate. Because you don't get to be all, like, abhorrent and despicable about someone using a word that you freely used. I mean, you just don't. I don't care if it was 20 years ago.
Actually, you do. Because we live in a world where the media is controlled by liberals. So you do get to do that. You do get to do it. You do get to wear blackface as a liberal. Yeah. You do get to, do all of the things when it comes to... You get to, like, set the rules for Republicans... And then we have to live by those rules, right? But then Democrats get to live by a whole different set of rules. This is the way it works now. It's a bunch of crap. Yeah. It's just a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
It's bullcrap.
It's a bunch of crap.
It's a bunch of crap. Are we going to talk about this transgender cyclist?
Yeah, tell about that.
You guys, I am upside down about this because our oldest daughter was a soccer player. She probably would have played she would have played college ball, I'm pretty sure of it, had she not blown out both of her knees. Our youngest daughter is 9 and she's a swimmer. And so and then our son also played sports. And so we're a big sports family. So I'm really into I like women's sports. Okay. Both of our girls are really, they're into sports. And so when I see the stuff, it drives me crazy because I think, okay, as people who save for our kids to go to college, we save and we scrimp and we sacrifice for our kids to go to college. I think, all right, so if my 9-year-old ends up being good enough to go like on a swimming scholarship, say, one day when she goes to college when she's 18, and there is a dude that takes away her scholarship, I'm going to be...
He identifies as a girl.
I'm going to be one ticked off mama if that happens, okay? Because I now am seeing stuff like transgender cyclist Rachel McKinnon, who is smashing women's records. Have y'all seen this?
It's just such nonsense that this is allowed.
And this is happening all over the country. And not one I'm not seeing feminists anywhere fighting for women. I'm not seeing it because they're too busy fighting for menstrual equity. And gender pronoun
This
crap.
is a complete erasure of women's sports.
Yeah.
And I don't know how this is ultimately going to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. For those of you who have been following, there's a trans woman retired physician who has been contributing articles on our website, chicksontheright.com. I just posted another one about this very topic on our website this morning, so you can read Anna's column from her, and this is from her medical opinion, about what this means, what trans people being in women's sports is really all about.
Because she understands science.
Right.
She understands how this works, because this person, Rachel McKinnon, is discounting the fact that men do have an advantage over women in most sports. And they absolutely do. From a scientific perspective, from a biological perspective, men have an advantage over women. That is fact. That is fact. If you ignore that fact, you have your head so far up your butt that you probably need to have some sort of surgery to remove it. But that is an absolute fact.
Yeah, and she cites a lot of scientific journal articles about the fact that it doesn't matter if you are getting estrogen hormone therapy and you're getting testosterone blockers, there is still going to be
an advantage,
a total advantage.
Absolutely.
And there's just no way to erase that advantage completely, which is why these people should not be involved in sports.
I mean,
period.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can be involved in sports, but perhaps there needs to be a different category. I'm not saying that they can't play sports, but maybe we need to provide a different category for them. That's I just don't think it's not right for them to be getting into women's sports and then taking away, scholarship opportunities. That there are girls have worked their entire lives, their entire young lives to try to get, scholarships, and they've worked really hard, and now they're having that stuff taken away from them, and it's just not okay. This is not okay. I've been watching this and I'm thinking, God,
I don't know how it gets resolved.
I don't know.
That's the problem.
Well, it doesn't get resolved by people on the left saying, you're transphobic.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with transphobia. It has everything to do with science and biology. And I really want to know where the feminists are on this because they are not doing anything.
And P.S., when archaeologists and anthropologists dig up skeletons, they are able to tell if those skeletal remains belong to men or women. Why? Because there are simple biological differences between the sexes that will never be erased, even when you're reduced to nothing but bones.
Yeah.
So there's a reason for that, and this is what the trans community refuses to acknowledge. Now they're pushing this whole idea that trans women are women. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Trans women are men identifying as women. Period. They are not the same. And so for them to make that claim is trying to erase women.
Yeah.
And that's not okay. Yeah. That's just not okay.
And it's nice that they want to get into these sports and beat the crap out of women. I mean, that's...
Yeah, like, why is this such a thing?
Yeah, I don't know why this is such a thing. And I don't know. I don't know why feminists are rolling over. You know, I just don't know why they're rolling over.
They're like my dog. They're like Ella with her belly up.
Right.
You know?
They're rolling over and allowing this to happen, and it's weak. It's weak. And what I find interesting is that it's conservative women who are pissed off about it. You know, we're the ones who are like speaking out and going, this is not okay. This is just not okay. This is like you say, the erasure. It's basically saying that, you know, you women over here, just sit down and shut up. We're going to go ahead and take your scholarships. We're going to go ahead and just, you know, basically pretend that you don't exist. Not okay.
No, it's not okay at all.
Not okay.
We also need to talk really quickly about Meghan Markle. You've probably seen, or maybe you haven't, there's been clips of her from I think it's a BBC documentary.
Yeah, she's a feminist.
Right. Meghan Markle, their hearts are pouring out to her because in it, she gives this tearful interview about the fact that, you know, being her is just really, really hard.
It's so
and,
hard.
like, no one is asking how she's doing, and no one cares about the fact that she's trying to be a new mom and a newlywed person, you know, with all of the scrutiny and this intense spotlight and blah.
Super
and,
hard.
like, really just shut your face, Meghan.
Yeah, it's really hard to be her, you guys. And no one ever asked her how she is. No one ever asked
and
her.
I listen, it's probably hard, but even if it's hard, that's the kind of crap you keep to yourself when you're a freaking princess.
Yeah.
Where your life is completely set forever. You will never have a worry outside of, you know, basic caring as a mom.
Meanwhile, you just got up at 3:45 to go get in the hospital.
Seriously.
Right? I want to punch her in the face.
I'm sorry,
not that I condone violence,
Meghan.
but I mean, give me a break, right?
Oh my God.
I know. This chick is so clueless.
I just can't.
I know. It's like you're a princess, all right? You chose this life. You may just want to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, right? And I don't discount the fact that things are hard. I'm just saying maybe she should be thinking about not saying that out loud when there are literally zillions of people in a worse position than she's in.
Yeah.
So just shut your face.
Maybe just a tiny bit worse position. Just a teeny tiny bit. Yeah, I can't believe she actually said that in an interview. Like all kind of tearful.
I know.
You know, it's so
ridiculous.
hard being a duchess. Like I have to do duchessing things and
then did you see that her and Prince Harry are taking 6 weeks off of their official duties?
What the hell is that? What are your official duties?
Your official duties are literally to do nothing.
Yeah.
Except for like travel
to be rich and take taxpayer money. Like that's your official duty is to suck money from the minions.
So you need a vacation from that.
Yeah, I mean it must be really hard to be you.
Make sure to take some more private jets to places while you're complaining about it.
Do y'all remember when Prince Harry was like hot and he was a dude and he had his balls? Y'all remember that?
That was a good time.
Remember when Prince Harry still had his balls?
Okay, you guys, I'm getting a ton of texts from my mom from the hospital, so I need to read them.
Yeah, sorry. So, I know we've been like there's been a lot of texts,
them, but I really want to read them.
Yeah, she's got to go read them. Okay, you guys, listen. Have a great day. We should probably do a group hug.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not going to be here tomorrow, you guys, because I don't have coverage at the hospital tomorrow, and so I have to be there with my boy. Things are going well.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much for all your prayers and support. It's so
more prayers. She still needs more prayers. And more mojo.
Yeah.
Good mojo.
That would be great. But he's doing as well as he can be right now, and got a lot of smiles yesterday, so that was fantastic. Anyway,
but we'll hopefully be back on Friday.
Yes, that's the plan.
So we'll round out the week with like info and group hugs and all that kind of stuff. Yes. But more prayers. Group hug, you guys. Thank you for everything this week. Bye.